we're on Sutra 120, which is telling us how to get one of these versions of samadhi. And what the sutras say is this asamprajnata samadhi could come through 5 different methods: faith, strength, memory, contemplation, and discernment. Then in Sutra 21, he says, to the keen and intent practitioner, this comes very quickly. And in 22, he says, the time necessary for success further depends on whether the practice is mild, medium, or intense. So this is encouragement, right? It's basically saying you got to do something. And if you are keen and intent on it and you practice often, it can happen quicker. And how quickly it happens depends on whether your practice is mild, medium, or intense. So what I'll share from my own experience is the kind of breakthrough for me in meditation happened through intensity. I went and did a 10-day silent meditation retreat at the Vipassana Center in Jessup, right here in Georgia. And I've talked about this before, but the point I want to make right here is practice and consistency, sometimes going really deep, is really the secret sauce. So whether or not we practice 5 minutes a day or 20 minutes a day or for 6 hours in one day, it's all good and it's leading us in the right direction. And sometimes it takes some discipline to do those things. And I think it's helpful to use a practice that offers something beneficial. So I'm going to invite us into just that today. My practice this morning was metta. I do want to say a couple other things about what I mean by a practice that is beneficial. It takes self-awareness to know what to do in the moment. This is really the whole practice of mindfulness, to be able to see what's here and do the thing that's called for. And sometimes what's here is high energy and excitement, and sometimes what's here is more tamasic and it's low energy and maybe an introverted place. And I can't tell you the right practice for yourself and what to create in the moment. What I'd like to do today is invite you to start the practice. I'll guide us into that, and then see what it is that you need. For some people, Mother's Day is a celebration, and for some people, it's brings up a lot of memories that might not be joyful in the kind of first awareness. So depending on what your experience is right now, take yourself where you need to go. So sometimes the meditation is an antidote. It's like, ooh, that's too much. I'm gonna put something in that's gonna balance that out. And sometimes the meditation is a catalyst. So it's like, oh, this is here. Now's the time. I need to pay attention. And each of you's done enough meditation, I think, that you're trustworthy to do the thing and know where to take yourself. So this would be a little less of a guided kind of, this is what I want you to do today, but more of an invitation to create some space. And if you really are like, I don't even know where to start, I'll invite you to start with the breath. And then just see what happens. Take yourself where you need to go. All right. Close your eyes, or at least lower them. We've got about 13 or 14 minutes. So now that your eyes are bringing your awareness more internally, check in with your physical space, foundation, posture from the inside out. Create yourself so that you're upright and a clear channel for your practice. I am going to turn the music back on. Let your breath also be part of the soundtrack here. Drawing your attention inward. Consider that there's nothing to do. And just allow yourself to be right here. To notice what's right here. Hold your breath lightly and give yourself permission to direct your practice somewhere new. bigger, fuller breath. And do that one more time with your eyes still closed, just a nice big breath. Half smile. And open your eyes. Thoughts, comments, insights?
About a confession.
That works too.
I'm pretty good at starting a meditation practice and, maybe going for a few weeks and then something derails me. And next thing you know, I no longer have a daily practice. So I guess it's time to just pick myself up and start over.
Yeah, the bigger practice is just like the littler practice. Right? Start again. It's like that. We're all there. And I get, the thing is I get so much from it that when I get back to it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is it. But life can hijack our practice sometimes. Yeah. So start again. You're not alone. Who else has that experience? Yeah. Or it's, sometimes you're like, oh, I'm doing 30 minutes a day and it goes to 5. And you're like, okay, well, this is what I got right now. Sometimes it has to be a walking meditation if there's something else going on. Yeah.
I'll do the same thing with exercise. I'll run for like a week. I'll be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then the next week will be no days at all. I'll be like, okay, well, just got to start back up again at 2 miles and work your way back up. Same thing with meditation.
I was listening to a copy of Journey into Power, our teacher Baron Baptiste, really his first book. And he says it's better to do 20 minutes of yoga a day than an hour and a half once a week. Roll out your mat and do some sun salutations, and then before you know it, you want to do a twist. And Shavasana counts. Right? Even just like sitting down on whatever you're going to sit on. Or the other day I didn't meditate in the morning, and when I got to work I had 5 spare minutes, so I just sat in my car. It's like, just sit. Right? You get it where you can, but you have to be aware of it. Any other insights? Paula?
I read a quote the other day that this sort of ties in with this, and I don't know if I have the exact wording is we don't determine our future. It's our habits that determine our future.
Yes. Mm-hmm. We have agency. So my invitation is for you to have a wonderful day. Whatever version of that it is. I'm going to see Dad in a few hours and my mom. So I know I'm going to have a good day. Or at least I'm choosing to have a good day. All right. Well, I'll see you guys soon. Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.